dive into kind of starting off the mentorship. Get your votes in, guys. You got about a minute or so.
What it do? What it do? What it do?
We will finalize the vote.
What it do? What it do? What it do? What it do? Chat. What it do? Chat. What it do? Chat.
837 likes, chat.
Why is this pro? Okay,
We
Bob.
got 3,300.
We're gonna do it like that.
We're gonna start ramping up here, like as promised, in the next 10 minutes. Do your boy a solid. Hit the like button. We gotta keep the record alive, guys.
Do it like that.
Day one.
Do it like that.
Hello, no tournament today, right?
Wait, one more thing.
I know there is a tournament today. D-Money's actually behind. So, there is a tournament today. So this is my opponent for today, chat. He's already up $500. So apparently he took some nice trades. Kind of going into the next update's at 12 o'clock, guys. So we will see how that plays out.
Oh, my screen. Hold on. Wait. My screen's not meant. It's not on this chart.
D-Money, the last time price was in this area, it went up. Yeah. I was looking at that too. Yep. Yeah, that's what I was kind of talking about, guys. All right, so about 10 seconds left. We're gonna finalize this poll. Get your votes in.
Oh, chat. That's not it. How the fuck? I don't know why that's popping. I don't know why that's like that.
Less than 80 likes and we're at 1,000, chat. Do your boy solid, hit the like button. Come on, man.
I'm trying to find out.
Guys, hit the like button. So I'm gonna finalize now. All right, looks like you had 43% of the chat feels like we're gonna dump.
All right, well, it's 9:28.
And 19.
Time to be great.
Feels like
19%. I want to know who that 19% is.
Hey, whoever you are out there, 19%, you're the real MVP. So definitely appreciate that. Make no mistake about it. All right. So we are getting ready here. Chat, you got less than 50 seconds here for market open. So keep in mind that daily candle lows is 30,216. So when we get back above 360, could be targeting for more highs, right? That's the thought process. 5-minute chart. Got to be a little strategic today, guys. Obviously, we're in a competition, so just kind of bear with me here as I try to navigate with you guys to the market. 15 seconds left.
I'm trying to get my damn. There we go. Okay. I don't get it. That's not,
guys.
All right. Market open. Push back up here. We got a wick right here down at on the bottom of this 15 here.
30,351. We hit 1,000 likes. I appreciate that, guys, as well, right? So the streak remains alive.
Order filled.
Take a quick sell here.
Gotta be smart. Obviously, there was a lot of.
See if we break through here.
Pre-market open, I should say. Five-minute chart, right? So market's been open for about a minute now.
Oh yeah, we're out of that. It's all good. Try a quick little sell there. It is what it is. I like that little pop back down there. Wait, what is that showing?
Kind of called out a level 2. I hope you were listening.
That 1 minute drop there, but it's all good.
Back above 353, you're targeting up here maybe 400. So obviously I'm in a competition, chat, so I'm not showing the screen here. Just listen to the commentary here, chat.
That's just 5-minute candle here.
I think that with momentum, area could be trying to get challenged. The upside, right? If that continues, we're gonna find out. 15-minute chart right now. This is the current 15-minute candle, guys. Right? We know we got the ORB that's gonna set up here now 45. This wick is very interesting, right? Previous candle closure, long wick, top and the bottom, indecision candle.
Watching and waiting real quick. We're below the VWAP here. Let's see. Do we go all the way back up to the VWAP here? Looks like it.
All right, 3 minutes gone by. And so far, I mean, you kind of start mapping out the ORB low, I think, right? And then we got to adjust here, chat. There's the 405 level that got hit. So if you listen to the commentary, you know, above 360, I mean, you got paid. Drop the W in the chat, guys.
See what my entry was on that. 317.
If you listen to the commentary, you got paid.
I pretty much bought the bottom of that, but that's you
gotta love it.
Yeah, entry price was 317. I tried to get like 340s, but it wouldn't have mattered.
I got a question for you, D.
Yeah.
So, based off kind of, I guess, when you're entering and market opens and you're, just looking at your market structure, you use more of the 5-minute ORB instead of the 15, right?
Yeah, I mean, I prefer price to kind of move in that 5-minute ORB, but you might not always get that, right?
Yeah,
so
yeah.
The 5-minute candle is not a strong ORB candle, guys, with a long body, top and bottom, a strong closing candle. Then I'm gonna gravitate towards the 15-minute.
Yeah. Push back up here and check the 15-minute out.
Right now, guys, this is a strong looking 5-minute candle at the moment, right?
We're bounced off this zone here. That made this high. So
that is a healthy 5-minute candle. If it's like a nasty, like doji candle, then that might not be as strong. Kind of like strong enough momentum.
Indecision going on.
Yeah, you're looking for momentum, right? Nice size body, bullish engulfing candle, something like that, right? If it's weak though, and it's a small candle body, etc., then you might want to gravitate towards it.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Here. All right, 5-minute ORB is gonna be thick.
I wanted to take that right there, but it could just be a wick area there. I didn't want to get re-wicked.
Got the high up here, 30,424.25, chat. 424.25.
Hourly looks strong here.
So 404, we're holding up here in the 400s. You got a nice candle closure. Would have loved the bottom, a longer bottom wick, right? So if you're a momentum trader, you want the current 5-minute candle to kind of open up and hold on a second, chat. Yeah. Hey, I mean, there's your ORB break to the upside, chat.
It's early, chat.
I got a level mapped out.
It is super early.
So you can't say that I didn't have it mapped out. If you listen today, you will more than likely.
So yeah, right now just waiting and watching, man. We got a nice 15-minute candle.
Guys, if you haven't already, hit the like button.
Push back up here.
Likes.
So
we gotta get 2,000 plus. We got Javier in the building. It's
just waiting and watching, man.
Gotta be strategic because of the competition, but I'm still navigating you guys through this, through the markets, right? Literally got a level mapped out with a box. So if you can't read between the lines, I don't know what to tell you. So
I look, you want to take that.
is Patrick still racing? Yes. The race is actually this week, chat. So last week was the pre-run, and this week is the actual race. So make no mistake about
Early
it.
though.
PW's getting busy.
It's early, and you kind of want to wick on the top, you know. If you want to get
All right,
short, you kind of
so
want to wick at the top.
what do we got now? Well, we're hanging out above the ORB.
And on the 15-minute, on the hourly,
Right.
we don't got no
We
wick
have a
at
box
the
here.
top.
Top of the box.
4 hour little wick, but nah, not enough yet. That one's not playing yet.
466. We're hanging out 30,437 at the moment. So
Thought PW flipped his car. Why would he say that?
yeah, it got flipped, but it's fine. That was actually the eight. That wasn't the actual
He flipped in a car.
trophy truck. He had it on X. It was one of the I think,
Oh,
yeah,
you all right?
ATVs or something. Oh yeah, he's fine.
So yeah, we bounced off this
All right,
area
so
here.
that
This is what I'm
guy,
looking at
Chad,
here. 15-minute. We kind of bounced off this area
got you solo dolo, sir.
that made a new
Got you
high.
solo shot there.
So
What's up, guys?
that's kind of where we're at right now.
The J Money Show.
That's kind of where we're at right now.
All right, so the market is hanging out above the ORB range. 30,424.25 is the ORB high, guys. 5-minute chart. More expansion here to the upside. This thing is looking cray with little Ray Ray.
It's a crazy V-shaped recovery here.
Yeah, so I got to be a little strategic here, sir.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
But I mean, chat, I literally mapped out, and I know we talked about this on Friday, guys. I literally had this level mapped out.
Yeah.
Right.
Look at
If
that
you did not, I don't even want to hear it today, chat. It's Monday, right? If you did not take advantage of what I mapped out on the chart with an arrow, unfortunately, that is on you, guys. Right. So I hate to say it, but it's true. I literally have the level mapped out. We just tapped inside of the box. Oh, man.
Yeah.
Capped out already with 2K across 4 accounts. Time to sit back.
To be honest, wasn't really.
You got to be aware, guys. I'm in the competition, right? So
I mean, I don't really trade against the VWAP, so
he was in the stream, so I'm sure it's the same thing today. Make no mistake about
that's
it.
not really
So,
my go-to. So I probably wouldn't even have caught this move confidently.
Say that I did not map it out and all that.
I wouldn't have caught it confidently.
All right,
That's
a lot of
for sure.
momentum here to the upside. Got a nice V-shaped recovery kind of forming.
Here at the VWAP, bro. We made it all the way back up here.
Buddy's under a lot of pressure.
We got the higher time frames closing like 19 minutes.
Chat, it's crazy. Hey, it might be my last day streaming. PW told me if I lose and I don't win the Grand Cup, that it will be my last day here. So Javier, I mean, I don't know. Are you the replacement or like somebody's the replacement, chat? I'm not sure who it is, but you gotta love it. I really wish D could be doing the mentorship instead of worrying about the competition, not trying to be a downer. We are going to be doing the mentorship as well.
So yeah, man. Just waiting and watching, man. Not much going on right now. 15-minute here is finishing out.
If you're really trying to learn trading, right? And I literally had a level mapped out on the chart with an arrow. That was the take profit area, guys. That was the level of interest that price should possibly hit if momentum continues to the upside, right? So if you're really trying to learn and you're not just looking for a buy sell alert, you actually appreciate that right now. yeah, we saw price and momentum, guys. We had a nice closure of this candle with a bottom wick and top wick put in. And then you got a momentum candle for expansion higher. The reason why this level was mapped out is because the last time we were here, which was at 9:05 this morning, we had a pullback to the downside, chat.
Yeah, man.
That's a resistance area.
Just waiting and watching, to be honest, right now. Nothing really going on. Got this rejection off the VWAP here, but now the 15-minute candle got this ugly ass little situation going.
Look at what's happening right now. We're getting a pullback to the downside, right? Yeah. So when you see large candles like this is a momentum candle, a bearish candle.
So I don't know
downside, chat, right?
what they trying to do with that, but we're gonna wait 2 minutes to see what that turns out to be here.
In this case, you map that level out, and you know that if price is upside, that could be an area where it starts to stall or rejects again back down, right? So that's basic.
I do like that pop there, that rejection pop.
So
rejection off the EMA.
That's why that level was mapped out, chat. It wasn't a random level, right? So I'm still teaching as I'm kind of walking through this, but you got to be willing to want to learn. If that makes any sense. All right. So what do we got now? Well, we're getting ready for the 15-minute ORB to be mapped out here, chat. Right. So you got the low that's still intact. Looks like that could possibly hold.
A minute and a half.
Here's a minute and 39 seconds left on the current 15-minute candle. So there's
15.
Kind of rush this down. If you wanted to start kind of mapping out that 15-minute ORB, it could be a good idea. Obviously, it's bullish at the moment. High so far, 30,462.25. Right. Kind of being set. Got some time left. That high could change if they continue to push this, guys. So I am aware of that. So the thought process, guys, for today, right? We get through the market open, and then we start kind of deep diving into the mentorship here. So make no mistake about it, guys. We got a lot of things to cover today, right? So obviously this is the momentum time of the market, so it makes sense to try to capitalize here. And then go from there. So nice bottom wick off the 14 EMA. So far it's holding up, right? You had to bounce back up. So let's see how this kind of plays out. So do you typically trade? What times do you trade? Is it market open, obviously?
Yeah, so I usually try to trade the market open. You know, obviously depending.
So yeah, man, 10 seconds left here on the 15-minute. Let's see how it closes. Get some information from that.
I don't like to take a crazy amount of trades, just because I feel like the more trades I take, if I'm looking for a setup and I'm overthinking about stuff, you get into a weird, you start seeing things that are not there. So usually I trade from 9:30 to kind of like 11:30, 12 when the lunchtime and the momentum dies down. And then depending on where I'm at in the day, if I can, maybe I catch a little bit of power hour. But mostly market open, yeah.
All right, so 15-minute ORB is set, chat. So that high remained intact. You got no bottom wick on the current candle, right? So when you're looking, what I'm looking at if I'm trading momentum is I would love some kind of bottom wick to be put in on the 15-minute chart, right? Push down, form some kind of bottom wick, and then we expand up. Right now, we're pushing right away with no bottom wick. So that's a little bit of a concern for me, chat. And the reason why is because you could get a retracement down, right? Now, it doesn't mean that that's 100% certain, but I would have loved like a retracement to maybe like 30,000, like 380 area before expansion higher, right? And that just kind of tells me that the retracement's already happened.
This candle here is just the tricky candle. The 9:45 to 10, I really don't like that candle. I really don't like that candle because it's the last candle for the hourlies. Like, you see, that's 13, that's 13, that is that. I don't like this 13-minute. This 13-minute can look like whatever the fuck. It can get stuck.
Well, 462 get hit. That's the
now I'm thinking about it. Everybody always talking about a goddamn 15-minute breakout. That's like, You want the 9:30 to 9:45, or you gotta wait till 10. That's how I think. That's what I really think.
We get a retracement back down.
I think the 9:45 candle, like, granted, it's definitely a move that can be made out of it, but I feel like that's the setup candle, like to end like the little hourly.
All right.
So that jump can be almost anywhere.
Strong, man. NQ. There's an ORB tap chat again.
So yeah, we're waiting.
30,462 just got.
We're waiting. If we're gonna get a nice move, it's probably gonna come after 10, when the new hourlies open up.
All gas, no brakes.
Yeah, this is definitely.
And then this 15-minute doesn't have no bottom wick. Like, yeah, okay. Not saying that don't really mean nothing, but you know what it means.
The chart right now, wick got filled to the top of it, right? And you're kind of watching now.
Yeah, I'm waiting. As soon as
I
I get in, now we want to go make a wick. When I get in, and when Mar get in, oh yeah, it's time to make a goddamn wick now.
That is just, if you were trying to shoot this thing, you got roasted.
Now we about to make a wick. So yeah, let me chill, right?
Those bottom wicks is hard to be short bias.
Let me chill.
Because you know that
until 10. I'm looking for my. Where's my thing at?
So now you're kind of watching to see how this closes out. Do we get a candle that closes above the ORB high? That's the question, chat. Yoke right back down. If you missed the longs, probably, nothing wrong with being patient here, guys. Let the 1 hour candle kind of finalize. All right, so we'll do the gifts real quick, kind of going into the 1 hour candle closing. So if you wanna, Ginger, you ready? So Javier, Chad, I'm gonna do a solo shot for this for you guys. So Ginger's gonna come over, so towards your area. So if you wanna go. So Javier came bearing gifts, Chad, for the mentorship. So make no mistake about it. He brought a gift for Ginger. So we want to make sure we do this right. So
we don't have a wide angle, so
yeah. So here you go. So Javier brought some flowers for Ginger, guys.
Thank you.
And those aren't the cheapies. Those are actual chat. Those flowers are top of the line.
You're welcome.
Freshly picked. And
Ginger grandma.
That's right there.
For Ginger. So shout out to Javier for I don't know if this is love connection or what, but
what are you trying to do with that?
He came bearing gifts. So Ginger is appreciative of the flowers.
Yes. Ginger's the best. She does a lot here, so we appreciate her.
Yeah, this guy's Rico Suave over here.
Yeah. I'm just being respectful here, all right?
Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. So
yeah, so all you in the chat, back up.
Here we go.
Oh God.
All right, so I got a gift as well.
We go give D Money his gift.
Yeah, we're definitely appreciative, guys. I don't take it for granted. So hey, you didn't have to do it, man. But hey, guys, I got a LeBron painting here. So this thing is fresh. Not gonna lie, chat. This thing is lit. So shout out to Javier. Came bearing gifts, guys. This is from one of the championships that LeBron actually won here in Miami. I actually went to one of the championship games, guys, believe it or not. So shout out to Javier for the gift. I really appreciate it, man.
You're talking about Rico Suave over here.
Shout out to the BDH.
That's what's up.
If PW was here, I'd give him. Well, I'm probably gonna leave him a gift anyways, but
that's tough. I like it for that. That was tough.
Yeah.
All right, look at this, man. So now we getting this wig down.
We definitely appreciate it, man. I don't take it for granted, guys. Okay. All right, so we're gonna let this 1 hour candle kind of close out here, chat.
I don't want to get in that, but
that's a great kind of segue into
I told you this
some of these
15-minute candle
questions
can look like
kinda
anything.
come here for the mentorship.
Like
So
it can even look good right now.
my agenda here for day one. Make no mistake about it.
8 more
All
minutes
right,
though.
so if you're new to trading, guys, right? If you're new to trading, because I want to make sure
That do
we
look
cover
good
this,
right
right?
now
So
though.
one of the questions that kind of comes up is what are we trading? So
That
we're
do look
trading
good right
NASDAQ
now. 15
chat,
minutes getting wicks
and we're leveraging
now.
prop firms here. So you can see on the screen, you got Apex right now, 90% off using the code PW. You get
Yeah,
up to
I
20
knew they was
accounts.
about to make
If
that
you
wick
bypass
though.
that,
I was
right,
not
you can
going
actually
for
get
that.
a 5-pack of trailing drawdown accounts, guys, for $95. That is cray cray with Little Ray Ray.
I was
Shout
not
out
going
to
for
you
that.
guys.
As soon as I got in, they was
We're
about to.
trading futures, right? So if you
My
are
shit
coming
don't
from
fall
Forex,
slow, chat. When I'm
maybe
wrong,
you're coming from Forex,
I'm
guys,
wrong
and you're
fast.
trying to Forex had pips. Futures has points. So if you're brand new to the trading kind of setup here, the easiest thing to do, I think, is you can go to TradingView, go to tools, right? Literally, you go
Yeah.
left hand side of the screen, go down to measures, add a price range tool.
That might be the top though.
You're able to basically, if you want to know how points work, you literally could just draw it from candles, guys, right? 452 down. It's going to give you the points, right? See how that's 63 points? Pretty basic here, chat, right? So you can add that to your favorites. It's points instead of pips. It's very similar. There's a lot of similarities between Forex and futures. The terminology, though, is different, right? So we are trading. We're leveraging prop firms here. So prop firms are basically they're exactly what it is. They're basically fronting you or giving you capital if you're able to pass an evaluation or you do a straight to funded account.
It's like 2 more 5-minute candles here.
Pass the evaluation, you get funded.
I don't think the move happens till 10 though. But this could very well be a better entry though. We could be halfway through the move. Yes, we definitely love to do that shit.
Thresholds that have to be hit. Profit wise, you got to follow their rules. And if you're able to do that, you're able to get payouts, right? Much cheaper than going to live capital.
Like
option.
as far as risk to reward, you know.
Option as well, right? But
Risk to reward, it might be better to get in right easy.
Right? So the futures market is when you see NASDAQ 100 up here, that's basically the top 100 companies, guys. Right? That's the top 100 companies that are actually that make up NASDAQ. We're getting a sell-off here, rejection off of the resistance area. Very strange.
5 minutes left on this 15-minute. We got a minute left on that.
That's why that level was mapped out. It was a TP.
Oh yeah. That might have been it.
Resistance area. So you're waiting to kind of see how price reacts. Right now, we're getting a pullback.
This is not really good though. You don't really want it happening right now, because then we could just wick. You could just wick the next candle.
Something to kind of be mindful of as we kind of dig deeper today. That price cannot stay above 30,462 here, chat. Right? You got 5 minutes left, basically.
I knew that 15-minute was looking good though. See, this is what I'm talking about. Like, we could very well be in the middle of the move now. But I said I wasn't trading this 15, so I'm not trading it. I gotta wait. Like, if this plays out, that's really not good. But like I said, we could get mid-move. I think if you look at this hourly here,
hey, man. You called it.
we could set up shop right up in here.
All right, so
and then finish it, but
guys,
that's not really what I wanted. Not gonna lie.
The top companies.
That is not really what I wanted.
These are the top companies that make up NASDAQ, chat, right? So NVIDIA obviously weighs the most, 13.12% weight. Apple, right? It literally shows you how much of an impact or how much weight they kind of take up, right? So NVIDIA, Apple, Microsoft, Amazon, Google, Tesla, Broadcom, etc. Right? These are the top 100 companies, chat. All you got to do is go to Google and put in NASDAQ.
Yeah, that was, like I said, I did like it, and this is what I was talking about for risk to reward purposes.
Right? So
but
we're trading futures market, but these are the top corporations that actually are involved in the NASDAQ, including Walmart, right, etc. So just be mindful of that. So when you hear us talking about NASDAQ, these are the top companies that have an impact on it. Obviously, when you hear us talking about NVIDIA, and we're saying like, oh, NVIDIA is impacting the market, right? Because NVIDIA is pumping, so maybe NASDAQ is going to pump. That's because the weight of NVIDIA is 13.12%,
Yeah.
13.
Like I said, you don't really want an early fall. That's for dang on sure.
Wanted to cover that because I think sometimes we get a lot of questions on it, and people are confused on what we're actually talking about. So more downside stepping in here. When we get back to 309, chat. 30,309 could be a level here that gets tapped if the momentum kind of continues to the downside.
So he wants to go back to the bottom.
I don't know. The setup is not really the same now, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie.
So 30,361 is kind of holding up here. You got a nice bottom.
Not what I thought was about to happen. Still money to be made though.
Less than 3 minutes for this 1 hour candle to close out.
Like, just hurry up and close, yo. Now we done gave this whole candle back. And pretty much
309 is the area.
12 minutes.
Here,
so
kind of giving you that level.
Yeah, you wanted that to kind of hold up and then give the wick back, but new hourly starting down here and giving this like and then going down. I don't like that.
And that's just because it's the
Too
bottom
far
of the
from the
ORB
V.
chart.
Gotta think, are we gonna really? I mean, 335. I mean, we could. Just don't usually work out like that.
And that new 1 hour candle is gonna open up, so
we might get this breakout before this minute even closes, which is definitely not.
All right, so this
That's
is
definitely not good. Golly. Wowzers.
It's the next set. How do you feel about when you're in a trade?
Yeah.
And then let's say you get out and then it just keeps dumping. So like for example, I took a short right and then it just keeps dumping.
Keep going.
As far as like that feeling of I could have taken more
Yeah.
profit. It's kind of like a negative feeling at the same time.
Yeah.
Because I feel like you can't get greedy with it, you know?
Yeah. So
how do you feel about that?
It takes work to realize that it's gonna be very rare that you capitalize the whole entire.
Yeah.
Right? But profit is profit, guys. At the end of the day, profit's profit. So the reality is gonna be is can you be content and wait for maybe a retracement to kind of join the party to the downside, right? So
yeah.
Profit's profit, man. That fear of missing out, that's FOMO, right?
Yeah.
Fear of missing out. So the reality is that it takes work to kind of, right? So you got to work on that. You got to be content. So because oftentimes they're not. Like, what if you try to get short, trying to chase it, and then it pushes back up on you?
Yeah.
Right. So
that's 100%. Yeah.
All right, guys. The box got hit. So if you took shorts from me talking about it, you got paid again. Drop the W in the chat.
Let's go.
Hope you guys took that. Right to the ORB, and you got to push right back up. So you got to love it. Never fear. The BDH is here. Competition or not, guys. We are still mapping out areas for you. Make no mistake about it. So, D, you can hit my box. Oh my goodness!
I missed it.
We're gonna have to give you.
What does that even mean?
Yeah, well, I think I know what it means. But the question is, are you? What is going on? All right, so this is 10 o'clock news as well, chat. You got ISM news here, 10 o'clock red folder. So I would say be cautious now. So you actually, I gave you 2 levels to kind of target here. And if you did not take advantage, unfortunately, well, you're probably a little upset at yourself. You can't be upset at D-Money. I'm just saying.
Got some nice support as well here at the bottom of B. So I guess we got a bounce back.
This is just
range. Yeah,
so you got to be cautious here. You had a swipe of the ORB low chat, 30,309.50. Got to put right back. This is a news candle, so I got have no interest in pitching
Hello?
in the chat. The market is kind of proven already today that there's enough volatility in the market where you don't necessarily have to worry about a news candle, right? Like why trade it?
Yeah.
So I understand if you got FOMO and maybe you faded the money, etc., and you're a little upset and you're trying to do something, but I will not be chasing the market, guys. Let this candle kind of finalize. All right, so just kind of looking at the chart, guys, we talked through the top 100 companies that kind of make up NASDAQ. And now, momentum trading, chat, is what I trade. I'm a momentum trader.
I'm mad I kind of missed that there, but
some setups here based
I had the idea. I just didn't want to get fucking wicked to death, but
what times a day, I guess, are the best times to,
like this candle, remember this candle started with no wick and went to break this high, and then it just gave this whole candle back in the next like 6 seconds. So
is, guys, market open
yeah, this was being patient and missed it.
If you're a momentum trader, the reason why people gravitate towards market open, either whether that's 9:30, whether that's Globex at 6 o'clock, whether that's Asia session open or London session open, it's because typically that's when there are big players, aka institutions, etc., trading market, guys. And as a momentum trader, you're just trying to join the party in the direction where they're taking the market, whether bullish or bearish, right? I really don't care what direction, chat, you're going to take it, right? I really don't care. It's just a matter of me trying to join the party in that direction. So large size candles is what I'm looking for. As we get a rejection of
like
RB, right? Kind of got a nice top wick being put in, got a rejection. Some kind of rejection happened, guys, right? But you're looking for a large size candle. Notice the size of these candles, chat, right? Like this candle, right? Notice the size of this candle right off the EMAs, right? It's twice or three times the size.
Look at this 5-minute candle. We've been at this low the whole 5-minute candle. It closes in 45 seconds now. Let's see, do we finally get the break in the last 30 seconds? Literally just was stuck here for the whole 5-minute candle.
Off the resistance area, and then you're looking for momentum to step back into the downside. We got that here, and then you got more continuation down. Hence why I mapped out this level for you to look for as a potential area of interest for a take profit. So just trying to join the party, guys, right? So if we lose 30,309.50 with momentum here, we know that the daily candle low is down here at 216. So 30,216, chat. That would be the level of interest. So, all right. So what pitfalls, what questions did you have kind of starting out for day one, Javier, and then we'll get to more.
Hey.
So I guess I have different, obviously, like different kinds of questions.
Yeah.
You know, psychological, emotional, and obviously just regular market structure. I mean, I don't know about you guys, chat, but for me, the biggest.
So right now, chat, I don't know. We're a little far from the VWAP for my liking to take this actually down lower and start breaking new lows. Like you only got 230, and then you got all the way down 29,000. So
make a lot of profit.
that's why I didn't want that push down originally at the beginning, because now like we could push up half of this range now and then reject. Like it just messed up the whole setup, man. I'm not even gonna lie, it just messed up the whole setup going fucking
maybe what kind of exercises
10 minutes earlier.
What helped you just continue to just be
literally
more obedient, more disciplined into, like, obviously we as traders can put our rules on.
So now I'm just watching because now we're at the bottom of the range. So I definitely don't want to get short at the bottom of this range here, right?
When you take a loss,
definitely want to be getting short closer to up here.
So just kind of maybe some advice.
So now I'm just in a situation now where it's kind of like I have to wait for the next setup. This is setup. I mean, this trade essentially is already done, even though we really ain't break out the low.
And then you take another loss back to back, and the next thing
We
you know,
took
you're
it to the
gonna
bottom of
lose.
the range. So
I guess we could just kind of start off with that.
so like that trade's low key done. Like I can't.
Side to just not get tilted.
Me personally, I'm not taking a short down here. Not right now.
Overcome that to where it didn't affect you in your career.
Yeah, so I think with that question,
Like, we got to get a
lot
push up.
in the DMs as well, right? So there's a lot of, hey, mental kind of, I guess, improvement, right? How do I go about it? How do I get stronger mentally, taking a loss? So guys, what?
Damn, I'm upset I missed that.
Right.
Yeah,
So
that's good.
It is so nice.
The 1 hour chart right now, chat. Right. If you look at this 1 hour chart. The 1 hour chart.
Only thing about missing is you gotta just wait for the next setup. Like, so I already was waiting. Now now it's just wait mode.
Basically below 2 EMAs on the 1 hour chart, guys. That's telling you that there's a lot of selling pressure right now in the market, right? So, but you know what I used to do, chat?
See, this is what I was talking about. This is not like trying to short. This is not right? It.
Because I'm like, hey, well, okay, we're gonna continue.
This is giving that we could bounce from this area right here. We could definitely bounce from this hourly.
1 hour candle that just opened up, chat.
That's a possibility. So
the best advice I can give everybody,
just terrible.
Do what you want to do at the end of the day, but D-Money's
we got a double bottom here on the 5 minute. We could be going up. It could be an update.
Right, but I can tell you what's
could be updating.
Javier, right? So if you got to be aware of new 1 hour and 4 hour candles opening.
Could be update. Who knows? I don't know.
Those new candles, even if the previous candle was super bearish, like this is April, right? That 9 o'clock candle obviously was bearish. The new candle is going to push up quite often and form some kind of top wick before pushing down. And that's currently what's happening, guys. It doesn't mean that we can't get more selling pressure that steps into the market, but
I'm about to step outside real quick.
That thing's 100% traded. Man. Start kind of digging into this. You're going to see that price on the new candle opens 1 hour 4 hour chart. A lot of times it will push up, form some kind of top wick, and then start to sell back off to the downside. Yeah. And what I used to do, guys, I would be shorting down here and going into a new candle open, and I'm like, well, why is price going the opposite direction? Like I'm trying to join the momentum in the market, and not realizing that the new candle has to have a retracement a lot of times as well, guys, because the retracements happen the opposite direction on every time frame, chat. So if you're not aware of that, you could be blindsided, right? And if you look at the retracement right now, right back up on the current candle, I mean, that is over 80 points.
Mm-hmm. You get stopped out.
So you're gonna get stopped.
Yep.
Or blow your account because you exited. It's gonna drop now, right? Yep. And then I just keep reshorting, keep reshorting. So that is what I'm looking at here. So you're looking like is this a double bottom, chat? Right? That's the question. On this 5 minute chart, because you do have a low here. You got a low put in down here. And now you're kind of watching to see if this is going to be some kind of double bottom, right? Also, kind of, is it a W pattern? Because you got the sell-off, you got to push up here, another retracement down, right? Is this going to be kind of like a reversal here for the retest for the 66, right? Remains to be seen, chat. But you got to keep in mind that previous 1 hour candle is super bearish, guys. Super bearish, right? Now you can see exactly what I was talking about earlier. You see now we have a top wick on this current 1 hour candle, right? Because price pushed up and now it's starting to kind of pull back a little bit. So let's see how this plays out. Got to be patient. Need more information, in my opinion. Data candle got faded, ate up. I noticed data candles tend to do this, let them play out, then price engulfs them in opposite direction. Yeah, a lot of times.
Yeah, I actually learned that from you.
So how do you actually, Spencer 83, I am answering his question. I literally said the higher time frame because mentally, right? How do you get better? It's using the higher time frame, guys, because the higher time frame is going to give you confidence. Even if you get stopped out, right? At least you're aligned with the higher time frame. That's what helped me, chat.
Yeah.
Right? So in other words, if the higher time frame is bearish and I'm looking for shorts and I'm shorting the market down, right, after a retracement, etc., at least I'm in line with the higher time frame, right? Now, is every trade going to work out? Absolutely not, right? Taking a loss, guys, you got to realize that it's part of the game. You're going to take losses. You can have the direction of the market right, but maybe your timing's off, maybe your entry's off, right? The question is going to be, do you have enough confidence to re-enter if you get stopped on the first trade and the momentum kind of continues in your direction, as an example, right? So maybe you got in, let's say you got in for a short here, guys, at 343, price push all the way back to 385, and you're like, man, I just got stopped out. But then you see a candle closure here on the 15-minute chart below the 14 EMA starting to push back down. Maybe that's another re-entry, right? And your stop is above 385, as an example, right? Because sometimes your entry is just off, but your directional, you got your direction right. If that makes any sense. So I'm answering his question.
Okay.
You gotta wait. Unreal. D, you're teaching your competitor too. Great sauce. Yeah, I'm sure he's gonna chat. I'm sure. Make no mistake about it, guys. He's probably tuned in. So not much I can do about that, right? So I am waiting to see how we react here at the 14, guys. Bulls are having a hard time kind of keeping us above the 14 EMA at the moment. So we'll see how it plays. If you haven't already, do me a solid, hit the like button. If you're not subscribed, you know the vibes. Trying to get 2,000 likes, guys. We got to get 2,000 likes plus here. We got 1,300 likes, 4,200 people tuned in. We're getting the party started. It's only 10:13. D-Money, I'm good about passing evals and getting a payout, but when I cannot do it on multiple accounts, copying. Why do you think that is? It's a mental thing. That's what it is, Jack. It's a mental thing, right? So if you can't pass on, you can pass single evaluations, but you can't pass when you're copy trading. You're putting too much weight on copy trading.
So
right?
yeah,
So
man.
especially if you're trading the same size. So let's say you're trading one contract per account.
Damn.
Maybe you got, let's say you
Damn.
got 5 accounts, and you're throwing on 5 contracts, but it's copy trading, so it's 1 per account. You're putting too much weight on copy trading. That's all, right? And maybe you're not ready to copy trade. I mean, you got to be realistic as well with yourself, right? Maybe you're kind of rushing into copy trading, so maybe you take it 1 account at a time and pass 1 account, get funded, get a payout, and then you got to go at your own pace, guys. You're not in competition with anybody. But what I'll tell you is maybe you're looking at that P&L that's flashing across your screen for 5 accounts and you're getting too caught up in that versus having a decent, have your stop loss in that makes sense to you and then actually letting the trade play out. Because at some point you got to let the trade play out, Chad. That's just what it is, right? You got to let it play out. You got to put it
all right, let's look for, I'm looking for some sales right here.
Strategy
if we could stay above below 76.
That's just the map, Chad.
Below 76, I'm probably in it like
much, into copy trading. And it doesn't matter, guys, if you're copy trading or not, right? If you're trading exactly the same. So just let the trade play out.
It's definitely the mental capital side of it. And too much stress on it.
All right, where's PW? PW is actually racing this week, guys. Baja 500. I'm going to pin that in the chat because I know that's going to come up.
Shout out to PW.
Yeah, shout out to PW, guys. Best of luck from the BDH fam.
Order filled.
all right, I'm gonna take that. Why not? See if we can break through this bottom here. What's the hourly look like? It's possible, but a little far from the VWAP, not gonna lie.
So perfect example, chat. Right now, we are getting a rejection, having a bit of a hard time at the 14 EMA, right? So it looks like Bears are trying to step back into the market here. Do they flush us back to 309? That's the question. Right? Or do the Bulls kind of step back in here with aggression to take us higher? So, yoke kind of action happening right now.
Order filled.
Oh wow.
Yeah. I told you I don't lose slow.
People are getting yoked here. Crazy.
That's some news or something.
News or something here, guys.
Yeah, man. I try to catch that bottom that drop there, but obviously on the wrong side again.
BW and the market went up.
So probably gonna
So yeah, this is not.
I'm honestly probably about to get off. After missing that, bro, like I'm really like, wow, that's just crazy.
$30,378. Kind of crazy how we get those like crazy pops, guys, and then the market just kind of dies down, right? So I don't know if that was news related, but 5-minute candle hanging out 380 right
Order
at the
filled.
All right. Another sell attempt there. 390 stop.
See how this plays. $30,376.50 is the 14. So you're kind of watching to see there's reaction. 15-minute candle is bullish. Top of the range is 460.
Kind of like got that pop there. Yeah, we're giving it back again. I was trying to see if we hold this 5-minute, yeah, right there, like a 5-minute wick there, but
yeah, this is definitely trapping in both directions here, guys. I mean, this you gotta love it. I mean, this is you gotta love it, chat.
Somebody said bazooka to stop loss.
50 seconds left on the current candle. Wait to see how this candle closes out. I don't know if that was that news related, chat. Anybody saw anything come out?
I think we're blasting up, to be honest. We can't fall down once we get this rejection. That's not good information.
Javier's been trading for almost 2 years, guys. He's been trading for almost, he said that, right? He's been trading for almost 2 years. So he is not a brand new trader. He's been trading for 2 years. Well, a year, you said a year and 10 months, right?
Yeah.
Year and 10 months. So we'll wait.
I pretty much got it at this wick, to be honest. And if we don't flip, then I'm gonna probably go long to the VWAP.
Order filled.
Yeah.
Funny thing is, it's a bullish involvement.
Order filled.
Yeah, I'm going long to the VWAP here. I'm actually probably going to go long to this top area, to these wicks.
Yeah, a lot of back and forth like price action here, but
because once we reject off the 5-minute, we're not even making a new low on the 1 minute. We're not even making a new low, and I'm gonna probably add at 400.
But what direction do they want to take this market? A little bit of a battle right now between the Bulls and the Bears, guys.
me put my stop. I don't want to get wrecked either. Put my stop in 350. Yeah. 350.49. Yeah. So yeah, let's see. And I'm trying to add at 400 break.
Order filled.
All right, I like the momentum here off the 14, chat. You know, I mean, that's what it is. You got 2 minutes. You got 3 minutes left on the current candle, but it's looking like you're stepping in. Yeah, towards back towards possible 462.
This is gonna be a really telling area here at like 430 area.
Chart. 15-minute looks good. It's holding, but needed to kind of pick up. Steam here.
I'm gonna have my stop like right there.
And if this is gonna be a V shape, then we're headed back to
just to lock in a little bit of profit. We should go straight up here. Yeah, because you don't want no wick right here. Like no top wick. Get a top wick, we might be going back down.
403. Yeah, the daily candle looks great. So, all right. Yeah, you're looking for. I mean, this is some trickery going on here, guys. But I mean, it's 462 on a bazooka here in place. Bazooka.
Might have to go 430 here. We losing a little bit of momentum here.
Right, we're talking about, so it's not a random number.
Not really losing momentum, but
that level in play.
Could be going down for a touch.
Nice support level at that double bottom that you called.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if this is a W pattern, we are headed back to the top of the range, guys. That's the thing, right? If this is a true W pattern, chat, W pattern is basically a reversal pattern, right? You get a double bottom, and then you get, so you got selling pressure, push up, selling pressure, push up, and then we get back to 462. I mean, that would be the top of the, if this is a true W pattern.
This candle closes in about 20 seconds here.
Order filled.
Take a little bit of profit there.
Kind of trap some shorts that thought the momentum was going to shift to the downside. Just kind of
still below the VWAP. I'm not about to press it too crazy. If anything, we do get another setup here, right?
You don't use NVIDIA or ES, right, to kind of look at other markets?
Yeah, I don't. PW obviously does. Sometimes, I mean, I'll pull up NVIDIA sometimes, but typically I just kind of ride it.
Yeah.
I see it, but I don't have it up all the time.
That nice middle range, middle of the RV range.
See if we can get another rejection off the 80s here.
Yeah, so you can kind of see, guys, that
you always want to be mindful because we can always just drop at any moment, being under the VWAP.
You got about 4 minutes left on the current 30-minute chart. 15-minute candle.
But the momentum is still bullish, you know. So I'm just trading momentum here, but we are kind of flagging on this 1 minute, so.
You know, who's gonna win this battle? That's the question.
I really look like?
Bullish engulfing down here. Push up. The next candle. 5-minute chart.
Okay, we can low key probably go down now.
Of roughly.
I want to take that.
$65 points. So I mean that's.
Yeah.
That's the wig. Okay, this telling right here. $15 got a wick at the top. I might take that, y'all. Was close.
I feel like today's been a little bit choppy, but like pretty good moves at the same
84.
time.
Yeah, you've had some chop, and then you've had some some pretty decent moves as well. I think it's just a matter of your entries.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I mean, in the morning you call that perfect level too that the market hit.
What's the max you can
It's
make
kind of
on
like, is this
funded
it?
one day? Yeah. So if you have a lucid funded account and you're trading, and you're actually trading on the flex account, if you're funded, there's no consistency rule, so you can make as much as you want. All right, so this is. You know, you're kind of watching now.
That 15-minute candle is tricky.
That's the question, guys, right? Is this a higher low to kind of push up towards 462? All right, so bit of a hard time here, but
Order filled.
I'm in it. I'm in it. I might get fried, but
kind of struggling at the
I'm in
14
shorts.
EMA cap.
Oh God.
So something's coming here because you can't.
It's a very tight stop. I don't even want 90. I don't even want
If
93.
you can't hold at 14. Look
I
out,
needed to go
right?
immediately down.
Back towards 30,309, guys.
I needed to go immediately down.
Like some kind of higher low, or sorry, lower high, and then we kind of expand here to the downside.
Yeah.
Just had a rejection.
That might be the long. That might be the long.
Order
Switching.
filled.
They got me. Yeah. Fake out.
Yeah, nice push off 14. Yeah. All right, so well, I mean, we're getting.
Is that the lower high?
Right back in, guys.
This is the area where we can make a lower high, though. That's what I thought that was right there. I'm not gonna lie. Break even trade here. I'm not about, yeah, I'm not trying to handle go through that chop right there.
In regards to direction of move.
So D, how's the G-Wagon treating you?
It's good, man. It's good.
It's smooth, huh?
Yeah, man.
I think we might be going short, though. I'm not gonna lie. I'm torn because we're still below the VWAP.
All right, so.
But we haven't really pushed down.
Guys. We'll see what
in a minute
kind of happens here. I think it's smart to be patient. I do feel that, I mean, we're not breaking down, so do we kind of push towards 30,462? That's the question. I mean, that's what it's looking like here, that we're going to get a bazooka.
Yeah.
Yep.
Let's push.
$40 baby. Yeah. I mean, it's definitely not, you know, this is a bullish engulfing candle as well on the 5-minute chart, guys.
Mm-hmm.
All right, about 47 seconds left here. For this candle to close out. Bullish engulfing candle, 5-minute chart, chat. So you are kind of watching that, right?
Another rejection here.
All right. So
this candle ain't got no bottom weight.
Bullish closer there. Bullish engulfing candle. Will we break the box? Right? So that's the question.
Did you ever use VWAP D or never interested you? No, never interested.
I mean, I actually had it on my chart at one point, man, and ended up taking it off. Basically, I put too much weight on it. So meaning that it was like, oh, it's at the VWAP, it got to bounce, right? Or it's at the VWAP, it got to drop. And then obviously that's not how it works. You got to use it just as confluence. And I was putting too much pressure on myself to kind of use it just to you know, like, oh, it's a make or break.
Yeah.
Like, oh, hit, you know, go long right now because of that VWAP. And we know that's not how it necessarily. So I mean, it's gonna work sometimes like that, but that's not how you use it, right? You're supposed to use it as kind of like confluence with price action, I think, and momentum. I think anything works if you use it with price action, right? If price is in a trendy market, putting in higher highs and higher lows, as an example, you're in an uptrend. So anything that agrees with that, I think, you know, you're on the right side of the market. That's just how it works. So justice. All right, so let's see, chat. What do we have? Here,
What are we
right?
doing?
So we're stuck here. You got to be patient, but we know that the level of interest for the bulls is the top of the ORB range, and if we rejected the bottom of the range, then that would be the next logical, I guess, place that price wants to go. The previous 1 hour candle has a lot of selling pressure. We got a heavy retracement to the upside, kind of re-challenging the previous high up here, right? Got pretty close to it, so I think it remains to be seen who's gonna win this battle, guys. Right? We had red folder news at 10 o'clock, ISM news that printed out, and that's the only red folder today, chat, unless obviously Iran info comes into play. So we'll see. All right, so we talked about everybody wants to know, guys, right? So it's day one. Javier talked about he's been trading for almost 2 years, a year and 10 months to be exact. You know, he wanted to know about the mental part of it, you know, as far as taking losses and bouncing back. So the reality is, chat, is that in this game, I mean, 2 years, man, that's not, first of all, that's not a ton of time, right? That's not a ton of time. Yeah. So you've already gotten the payout, you said, right?
Yeah, I got a couple last year, and I just submitted for the first ones this year.
All right, congrats, man.
Yeah, on Friday.
With who?
Apex.
With Apex? All right, cool. Apex right now, chat, 90% off.
Code PW.
You know the vibes. 90% off using the code PW. So, what size account?
50K.
50K.
I tried 25 for a little bit, but it was too little of a. $1,500 target. Yeah. But then $1,500 drawdown is a little bit tight. Yeah. So I've been doing 50Ks for pretty much the whole time I trade.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think the 50K accounts are a nice, I think it's pretty much evenly balanced, chat, right? Because if you're looking at Apex accounts and you're like, man, you know, drawdown wise, you're trying to do some kind of comparison. 50K account's going to get you roughly $2,000 in drawdown. So the reality is that, you know, can you trade one contract with that and be comfortable, right? I mean, I think a lot of people can. Price wise, I think the price is pretty attractive. Price point wise, pull this up real quick. All right, so what we're talking about here, guys, with Apex, if you're new to the prop firm space, you got options here with Apex, right? So basically, right now, you got 2 account sizes, right? So you got end of day drawdown accounts, and you have trailing drawdown accounts, right? So you go to new products here, you can kind of see the breakdown between the 2 accounts. 50K account is an example that I like to use, guys. So for the valuations, You got to make $3,000. Your max drawdown is 2K. Daily loss limit is 1,000. So max contract 6. You got 1 day to pass on these accounts, guys. Make no mistake about it, right? So they're 1 day to pass. Just a matter of you actually, right, being patient enough, right, for your setups. But it is 1 day to pass. Once you're funded, you got 7 days, by the way,
All
to
right, man. We
pass the
got time.
evaluation. Pass the
We got time,
evaluation,
babe.
you got 7
We got
days
18
to,
minutes.
to fund an account, and then in the funded account, you're going to get $1,000 daily loss limit. In order to pull out $1,500 on your first payout, you have to hit $3,600, guys. Right? So that's the math with Apex. So cool thing about Apex, you can you can scale to 20 accounts, and no other prop out there right now is offering that. So that's a big win for Apex, guys. Right? Use the code PW, 90% off. Apex now has bundling where you can bundle, you can get a 5-pack of trailing drawdown accounts right now, chat, for $19 per account. $95 for 5 accounts, 50K accounts. So that's Cray with little Ray. So congrats to you on that payout, man.
Thank you, man. Yeah, it's pending, so waiting to see when I get the approval.
All right, so just kind of hanging out here inside of the box. Will we break it? That's the question. Or are we going to pull back to the downside? So let's see what we got in the chat for questions for you. D, that tape came out. Oh, man, these guys, man. All right, so Apex has no activation fee accounts as well as bulk. Yes, they have 2 options, guys. You can do end of day, you could do bulk purchase for no activation fee. You got 2 options now. You can do activation fee included or activation fee separate, chat. You got 2 options. So you are correct on that. So if we break the box, that's the thought process, guys. We head to 30,462 or higher, right? Which is the ORB high. If we break down from here, then we could be looking at a retracement to the bottom of the ORB.
Yeah.
So just got to be patient here, gotta wait. So what other question was kind of pending for you, man, that you had on your mind for day one?
I guess the risk on a trade. I think that's a question that gets asked a lot, but I guess we could just touch up on that because usually I try to go. So as far as my risk, I usually try to go for. So if I'm going long, for example, I try to we get some nice momentum, create that wick. Like I learned that from you, honestly, and I thank you for that. That's such a huge thing because like you're saying, I used to do the same thing where I would see the thing go down and then I wouldn't wait for or go up, whatever the case may be, and I would just go in instead of letting the candle create that wick.
Yeah.
And then I would get stopped out on the pullback. And then when you see that thing go to where you wanted to go, but you got stopped out on that pullback, you're like, come on, man. So I guess that's how I kind of base the trade is I would put my stop loss if I'm going long at the previous candle's low of that wick.
Yeah.
So is that I think I learned that from you. I've been doing that for a while now, and it's working very well. Is that kind of like what you do on your trades as well? Kind of just there, or do you maybe if the trade is working out or is not working out? When is that like click in your mind that's like, no, I should just close this thing?
Yeah, so I mean, like right now, like as an example, right? So like kind of like to your example, you're saying like, okay, if I get into a long, my stop would be like probably below the previous candles, like wick, right? So if you're long right now, your stop might be at 398, right? As an example. So yeah, I mean that's how I traded, chat. I had to learn that, and the reason why is because I know that okay, well, if we're not putting in higher highs and higher lows, then are we really kind of trending to the upside? As an example, right? So that's why I would map it out and be like, okay, well, if we're going to continue higher, then we should put in higher highs and higher lows. The previous 5-minute candles low should not get taken out, and we push out of this thing up towards 450 or higher, right? Would be the thought process. Now, As far as exiting early, yeah, I mean, if price is just kind of sitting there, if price is just kind of sitting there, just kind of stalling out, then the reality is maybe, it's time to close it out, right? If price gets stuck in a smaller range, et cetera, right? So if price is kind of stuck here within a 5 or 10 point range, no momentum, and we just kind of move sideways, maybe it's time to close it out and wait for momentum to kind of step back into the market. Example would be breaking outside of this box to the upside, because that would allow us to basically kind of say, okay, well, we had enough time in the box, price finally broke out with momentum to the upside, and now we're trending higher. So um, and also it's a little bit of feel, because if price isn't doing what you want it to do, like, so you go to the 15-minute chart right now, it had a high put in, but it's not as high as the previous high, right? So it's kind of pulling back, kind of hanging out at that 14. Sometimes you got some intuition here and you're like, you know what, man, the bulls aren't really being aggressive to kind of take price higher. So maybe, it's time to scrap it.
Yeah.
And it's okay to be wrong, man. I think that's the biggest thing, is you gotta sometimes, it's better to be wrong and get out of the trade early versus you just hang on to it just because you have to be right. And that could definitely cost you.
Yeah, for sure.
Right. So
for sure.
Flush McGush. I don't know, man. It's not going anywhere right now. Amazing gems being dropped. Thank you. Hey, I appreciate it. How are you creating that box? Yeah, I get that question all the time, man. Still. Guys, I've shown that like a ton of times. Come on. So if you go to upper left-hand side of the screen, guys, right? You go to the upper left-hand side of the screen and you click on these things here. You're going to see basically 3 options. You got brushes, shapes, etc., right? You click on rectangle. You literally just click on rectangle, guys, and that's your box. Add it, click the triangle, add it to favorites. It's on your dashboard. All right, here's the longs here, stepping in with momentum, chat, breaking the box like we talked about, right? So we know that 462 could be a level of interest to the upside here, chat. 30,462, that's the level you're looking at to possibly get hit, right? If they're going to continue the momentum to the upside. So keep an eye out for that level. We know that the 1 hour chart right now, a lot of bullish momentum here, chat. Refusing to kind of flush to the downside. So I know people are trying to short this thing back down, but as of right now, I mean, it's pushing. Another break outside of the box. Candle closure now. So will the next 5-minute candle push down, form some kind of bottom wick? That's what I would like to see. And then expand higher to the upside. Right? So far, the higher lows have held up. You got a low, higher low, another higher low. So you would anticipate this current 5-minute candle, chat, to give you another higher low, and then we push up higher. All right, if the momentum is going to continue. So it's 10:50. So let's see if the box gets hit. There's 442.
Nice.
Like I said, guys, that's the kind of like based off the momentum. That's what you're looking at here. So, I mean, that's what I'm seeing in the market right now, right? You're getting higher lows, and you're getting higher highs and higher lows being printed. So that's kind of basic price action. Kind of tells you that price is trending in one direction, and you're looking for the continuation, right? You had a bullish engulfing candle here. And let's see if it continues. All right, so your background, so Javier. So what did you do before? Obviously, trading now, right? You've been trading for a year, 10 months. Are you doing it full time? Are you doing it part time? Have you migrated?
Okay, we got 8 minutes, 7 minutes left on the hourly, man. Come on.
I used to be a BMW technician.
Can we get a damn good move today?
Did that for about 7 years.
I can't believe we didn't tag in on this, though.
Got tired of it.
It looks so good on the 15-minute, too.
My dealership got bought out by
double wick.
And then
it had no bottom wick. Like,
I mean, I don't know if in the chat there's any
but it is what it is. I know next time.
How hard it definitely has gotten with
Damn,
warranty
what that damn
claims and
blanket
just
I had.
underpaying technicians and just prices have been crazy. So definitely I got out of the automotive field just because of that. And that's when my brother introduced me to trading, and that's when I just hopped on trading, and I saved up a bunch of money from my 9 to 5, and I kind of just went all in on trading, and just been doing that since.
Okay.
And yeah, man, just trying to really lock in on trading and just staying faithful to the process. Like we talked earlier, I know it's not a easy process, but definitely I tell you guys, if if you see your results, if you can compare yourself from a year ago to what you are now, you're on the right track. If obviously if you're seeing progress. So yeah, just a little bit of my background. I'm heavily into cars. So if we have any fans, any car fans in the chat,
BMW.
Shout out to the G-Wagon though. But yes, I love BMWs. Yeah, I worked for Mercedes for a little bit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because
you got the hookup. Okay.
Yeah, I worked at I went from BMW, and then after that I got a pretty good opportunity at Mercedes.
Yeah.
And then I worked at Mercedes. It was only for like 3 months though. And then that's when I decided, I'm like, I don't want to do this anymore.
So you like BMW better?
Yeah, for sure. I've that's all I've owned. That's what I love. The reason is because when we first moved to this country, the first car my dad bought was a BMW. And when I was like, I remember being like 10 years old, just telling my dad, like, Dad, please, I want this car as my first car. And he saved it until I got my license, and that was my first car. And then just stuck with BMW since.
All right, so
that's what's
coming up on the 1 hour candle closure, chat. Right, so
yes,
that is always interesting, because the reality is that are we going to get some kind of push opposite direction, or are we going to get continuation in this kind of candle closure? So you're always keeping an eye out to see what's going to happen here, right? So current 1 hour candle. Super bullish, chat. Right, super bullish. The 14 EMA is sitting at 30,461. So I use EMAs as a lot of times those are actually TPs for me, chat, because they're good areas where if prices and momentum, we are going to push those areas, right? That's just what it is. So kind of watching now to see if we get this continuation up here. You got a indecision candle, previous 5-minute chart, having a bit of a hard time kind of finalizing itself out, but we'll see if we hold that box and continue higher.
Mr. Bobby, can we hang on?
Hey, you're gonna see a whole bunch of that, Blake. All right. Not how you create the box, but how do you decide where the box is created? Is it based on 5 minutes? Yeah. So it's going to be based off of whatever time frame you're drawing the support and resistance from. Right? Second here, guys. Let's see something here.
Nice rejection.
Yeah, you got a rejection there off the 14 EMA or 50 EMA. Yeah, so it's having. I mean, it's slow. It's a slow grind here, chat. Right. So how do you draw the box? 5 minute, etc. Yeah, typically these boxes, guys, they're drawn off the higher time frame because
Oh
what
my
you're looking
God.
at is support and resistance.
It's gonna take him
areas, but
forever.
it could be drawn off any time frame, right? You're looking at basic support and resistance. So if I'm on a 5 minute chart and I'm looking at an ORB setup, we got the ORB mapped out and I'm looking to the left, I know that the last time price was actually in this area here, we had a sell off back to the downside, chat, right? It can be drawn off any time frame. Doesn't matter the time frame, right? But obviously, the higher you go, time frame wise, guys, the stronger the box, right? So if you go to the 4 hour chart and you draw out support and resistance, that is actually going to be a stronger, technically should be a stronger level than a 5 minute chart, as an example, right?
Alrighty, coming up on the last minute. Coming up on the last minute here.
So let's see how this plays out going into the candle closure. You got basically 48 seconds on the 1 hour chart. All right, there's your 11 o'clock candle
So you know what I'm
closure.
gonna do?
What's up?
The kids come back Friday morning, right?
Friday.
Like,
I don't know if it's gonna be Friday morning, but yeah.
462 is the level that could be of interest here.
Princess Tea Party.
And the 1 hour chart,
With like her cousins and stuff.
like I said, this is the new candle, right? So push up automatically, formed the top wick. Will it continue higher? We're gonna find out.
Need a bottom wick here on the hourly. Need a push down. Preferably push down to like 410. Then a big push back up. But I don't know if we go back down to 410.
make the rest really quick, bro. So put you on. So
Sounds good.
all right, be right back.
So, guys, you have any questions? Any questions? Let me know.
So if we break,
I'll be reading up on the chat right now. Hope everybody's having a phenomenal Monday. How it's been on the first day so far? It's been great, man. It's been great. They were very welcoming. Showed me around the BDH. I can't believe I'm here, honestly. I'm a little stoked, but yeah, they showed me. Ginger showed me around the place. It was really nice. Obviously, the cars in the back. You know, BDH is definitely cooler than I thought, man. It's a really, really nice place. You like Jerome more or D Money? Well, I haven't had the chance to meet Jerome. I hope I get to meet him. I'll punch him in the face. He owes me money. Best believe I'm gonna try to get that money back from Jerome. Wait, you're permanently streaming as part of the PW show? No, I am not. I am not. I hope so. I hope PW will give me a chance. That'd be dope. But I am not. I'm just on the mentorship right now. I was chosen for D Money to just do a mentorship. I believe it's only a week. So I'll be here for this week, trying to pick D Money's brain a little bit. Are you going to be streaming here now? No, I'm not. What contract and size did you use in the Apex 25 accounts? Dude, usually just one. If you're, for 25 account and one me is a lot, honestly. If you're not going with micros for the 25K. Javier, are you going to do live trades? I want to see how you move. I don't know. That's up to them. I'd be more than willing to do that. I've taken a couple trades already today, but it's up to them. What was your biggest win in a trade? I mean, I full ported evals before, like, I don't even know if you call that a winning trade. I mean, it's kind of a weird question. Dream BMW? Dream BMW, I would say, man, that's a tough one. E36 M3s. E36 M3s have my heart. Have you met Lil Ray Ray? I have not. I have not met Lil Ray Ray. But I hope I can meet Jerome so I can get my money back. What time frame you like to trade on?
they stupid talking about have you met Lil Ray Ray?
Heavy 1 minute 5
D Money always talking about cray with Lil Ray Ray.
I just kept joint accounts. It was just too much noise. And
have you met Lil Ray Ray?
I started focusing on the higher time frames, and that had
so this hourly opened up and ain't give you too much anything.
Higher time frames are always gonna win. If you compare a 1 minute to a 1 hour, 4 hour, it's just noise. It's just noise. So I like to focus on the higher time frames and try to snipe an opportunity on the 5 minute chart. I never use the 1 minute anymore. Ever since I stopped using the 1 minute, I stopped blowing accounts, honestly, or at least as much as I used to. Respect the vibe by work on the hair. I'm like, dang, bro. I'm coming with a hat tomorrow, guys.
Oh man.
I'm coming with a hat tomorrow, guys. It's crazy. The hair's getting flamed. Careful in the bathroom, D Money. Jerome could hit any time.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Hey, I heard Ginger was part of that, bro. So you gotta watch your back. Gotta watch your back on that, bro.
I know, right?
How are they gonna lock D Money in the bathroom, bro? How do you?
You're looking at this joint like, bro.
All right, so let's kind of see what we got here, guys.
Wow, that 5 minute. Do you see that 5 minute candle? That's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh.
Push right back up here. Like like I said, I mean, it kind of seems like we're just slowly grinding to the upside, chat. I mean, that's what it seems like, right? Every pullback is an opportunity to get long, and we could be headed up to that 462 level or higher.
Yeah.
So. We'll see how this plays.
That's actually a nice move. I'm not even
got the
gonna
level
lie.
kind of mapped out. Somebody's gonna say I didn't talk about it, but I mean that's life.
She gone.
She really not gone though.
We hit the top of the ORB.
Like she really ain't went no goddamn where. Like I mean, I guess, but look at this nasty.
Trader Pod talking about you, D Money. Hey, I mean, good or bad? Who? Good or bad, chat?
465. I mean, we're pretty much already 15 points away.
So talks of a ceasefire if
That's
U.S. keeps
crazy. I
attacking
low-key
Lebanon.
did the border too.
Wow.
12.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, guys. Not too hot in my TraderPod account right now. So, I mean, I know we got an update at 12 o'clock. Not lying either, guys. So we'll have to see how that kind of plays out. But
yeah, so yeah, I'm gonna probably just chill because what is this?
Catch up here probably for the rest of the afternoon, to be honest. So we'll see how it works, how it plays. But you are targeting that level we talked about multiple times.
To get the wick down though. Can't be mad at it. Yeah, low 412.
All right, getting close. We just tapped actually the box, and now you're getting a pullback. The reason why that box was a level of interest, chat, 200 EMA, and then obviously the ORB, right? So you're into the new candle, 1 hour chart, and you got a bottom wick that was put in, 30,413 up to the EMA 30,457. So just a matter of, you know, is there going to be some kind of continuation? Well, I mean, it's looking like that right now. That's what it's looking like. So yeah, the 4 hour is definitely bullish. I mean, that candle is bullish.
Even the daily candle was extremely red. Like it pushed all the way down to that bottom ORB. So
yeah, this is a nasty. So this is a nasty. So to be honest though, chat, right? This is a nasty.
Yeah.
Daily candle.
Yeah. That's because the whole day been nasty as hell.
Because you got that long bottom wick. And long top wick. So definitely been a battle so far between the Bulls and the Bears. And you're kind of, you know, we're caught in the middle of this because if you're trading, obviously that means that there's some back and forth kind of action. You can see it right now with all these wicks. Right, when you get wicks on both sides of the candles, that is a kind of basically an indication that there's a battle going on between the Bulls and the Bears. So you are probably better off getting in on a retracement on the open of a new 5-minute candle, as an example, guys. Like price pushes down, form the bottom wick, you're trying to enter there and then try to ride it up if they're going to push it, right? Because if not, easy to get chopped.
Man, I'm getting chopped. People
easy to get chopped.
I ain't gonna lie, I've been out. I ain't really did nothing. I've been waiting. Since like 10:30.
So schedule today, guys.
We'll
do the same schedule. We're going to actually wait. We'll be back at 2 o'clock. So we'll go 9 to 12:30. Come back 2 o'clock. Go 2 to 4. So that'll be the schedule. Just a heads up on that, right? So we will be rocking out obviously this afternoon.
You know, let's get some continuation to the bottom. It just keeps going down. We break that 14 EMA.
Is it worth it?
Yeah, I mean you're getting.
I mean, this whole session we've just been in that range, the ORB to.
Yeah, we haven't been able to break back above it. So typically, I mean, at some point, right, we've made an attempt to get back above the ORB high, could not do it. So now you are questioning if the bulls have enough energy to take us up there, right? So the reality is that, well, I mean, this area needs to hold, in my opinion, short term, chat, right? These lows, you are looking to see if they hold. Because if they cannot, maybe we're going to get a deeper retracement to the downside. Push right back up.
It did. Engulfed that last candle there too. Turn the 15 back into a freaking indecision candle. So now the 15. The 15 like was about to dip. Now that jump back up. Could be going up though, chat.
That's nasty. Yeah. Push right back up here, guys. So that's what I'm saying, right? It's like you almost want to enter on the wick, on the retracement, kind of visualizing a bottom wick, and then you get the expansion higher.
Gee.
Trying to target 462.
I really got a nice little candle forming as well here.
All right, there's 450. Got 12 points more, right?
That was
that,
a
452
wake
pop.
from hell.
454.
But they cannot break no top though. Like every top gets wicked. Look at these wicks at the top, bro. That is disgusting. Every top, the last like 40 minutes, then got a wick. Like you can't even close.
They don't actually pop it, right? I mean, at this point, but
just nasty, bro. That is absolutely nasty. Look at this 5 minute. No bottom wick. Oh my gosh, if we wick this area here. Check this candle out.
There's the push.
Yeah, there's a push. 462 is the area.
Cannot close above no top.
Yoked it right back.
It's gonna be interesting if this candle does, because this don't even got no bottom wick. 15 just opened too, no bottom wick. Oh God. What are we doing? Like, what are we really doing?
pretty bullish. Let's
Yeah.
see if we can hold that.
Yeah. So 30,464. There's the break, guys, to the upside. So finally breaking out above 464. Top of the range. Level that we have mapped out.
Yeah. Question is, can we hold that, or it just comes right back down? So we could hold.
That's the question.
Yeah, I mean, I think if we get momentum kind of stepping in here, we're gonna probably make an intent to go higher, guys. Right? So
All right.
30,500.
Ivana, she wanna
36 is that daily candle's high.
wanna
That
go
would
to
be the
Cheddar's, so I'm
long-term
about to
kind of
make you some
target
breakfast
TP
real quick.
area.
She wanna go to Cheddar.
Do you ever look at Asia highs and Asia lows?
Occasionally, I mean, I have them. I mean, I used to have an indicator on my chart, to be honest.
Yeah.
For that, but I took it off as well. I had to clean them up, man. I had too much
stuff going on.
like going on, but
Piece of bacon.
I'm aware of them on the chart, right?
Yeah.
I'm aware of that level. A lot of times you do get price action that kind of reacts at the Asia high.
Yeah. Yeah, PW said that in one of the streams that usually like runs overnight highs and then it'll come and retest it a lot of the times.
That's why she took the carrots.
All right, so if you took the long, you got paid, guys, on the 462. Drop a W in the chat. You gotta love it.
Yeah.
Market's in a chop zone, wait for breakout.
No, it's climbing here.
W's in the chat. Nice.
This real quick, so I got like two.
All right, now maybe you get some kind of pullback. Take this off.
Javier's a priority. Not yet.
You want the kid combo, 2 pancakes, sausages, and I bring you back some food.
Nah, I'll just probably make a sandwich. You go ahead. Probably bring back like some fries or something.
All right, so 30,460. 460.
They got croissants?
Here comes the expansion. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm cool. Damn, bro.
Gold are looking strong
Damn.
here.
Nah, it definitely look good now. That's for sure. Jesus. It didn't look good. This is nasty though. This is nasty, man.
And like I said earlier, chat, you would be kind of targeting. I mean, I know it sounds crazy, but there is a lot of it took us all this time to get above the ORB, chat. So that's the crazy part, right? I mean, it's 11:20. We've seen longer than that, but it's 11:20. So it took us over an hour to kind of break out in one direction. So is this the one-sided move here?
Ew, yeah, that was just nasty, bro. They can definitely have this today. I'm not even gonna lie.
Meaning that we're gonna continue now up towards 20,536, guys. Daily candle high from Friday. In full transparency, like I said, guys, not my best. I got yoked actually on the longs on the TradeFi account. Had a nice cushion there and got yoked on some of that kind of whippy price action. So gonna have to try to play catch up going into 12 o'clock in this afternoon. So we'll see how that works. See if it's possible or not. I don't know. I know the guy had a nice cushion already. He was up like $600, $500. So might be done data today for D Money and traded by Grand Cup. We'll find out. But I do like the kind of like momentum building here. You can see 5-minute chart, guys. I mean, a very strong kind of momentum push. To be the area of interest. So, all right, let's see how it plays because you're getting the momentum kind of stepping in. You got 1 minute and 40 seconds left on the current 5-minute candle. No bottom wick on that candle, but a lot of buying pressure off of 462 to the upside here. So if you're trying to short this thing right now, might not be the best idea, especially after we've had over an hour of consolidation kind of stuck below the ORB guide. See how we had that slow kind of grind, nasty price action back and forth, finally got the breakout. So not something you probably want to short.
But yeah, chat.
Might be a pullback around 500. Yeah, possibly. That's a nice psychological number. You guys know how to trade that.
Like I said, this was not the best kind of day.
These guys for the bulls before they pull it back.
I was gonna ask you that, D-Wing. You see like psychological number.
Wow,
Like,
Chat. Before getting, before it played out. So you gotta love that. Now it's just a matter of does the continuation happen here to the upside? Right? The current 1 hour candle is super bullish. You got a nice bottom wick. It's above the 14 and the open range high. So you love that. I think the 30-minute chart, chat, is going to be the telling candle here. You got about 4 minutes left on that candle, right? And you're looking to see if this candle closes bullish above the ORB high, 30,462.25. Because if it can do that, then hey, maybe we get some kind of push down on a new candle, form a bottom wick off the ORB high, and then expand higher to the upside. But this is clearly a V-shaped recovery. You can kind of see that, guys. So when we say V-shaped recovery, what you're looking for is selling pressure in the market to the downside, and then you're looking for basically the bulls to step in and push price right back up, and that's a V-shape, right? See how it looks literally like a V. So that's the definition of a V-shaped recovery, and we're in the midst of it right now. So it is clearly happening. So if you were trying to short, I saw somebody say, wait for a breakout, right? Because it wasn't clear. And they were probably looking at all these wicks because the wicks are a little concerning here, right? You got top wick, bottom wick, top wick, bottom wick, top wick, bottom wick. And it's easy to get tripped up on that price action, guys. But if price is still putting in higher highs, then the trend obviously is to the upside. So longs for me still in, Ramos? Yeah.
Yeah. I really want to push back now to, I don't know if we get it though, to the EMA. 445 would be nice, but that might be a little too far down. That might be all they give you. Now that we're like, we got some momentum now. You can tell that we got momentum now. We're spacing out here.
I mean, another reaction off the ORB, guys, right?
We're spacing out here. The EMA,
right off 460,
the VWAP is
right
spacing out.
477.
5 minutes as well. So we're actually, you know, getting stronger. You know, we're actually getting stronger.
So if you're a bull, you would expect continuation here to the upside, right? Another basically high being able to be put in. You definitely don't want to see us break down back below the ORB high, though. 30,462, chat. Because we could be coming back to retest the 14 EMA, which is currently sitting at 30,437.
We could just be breaking out of this zone here too. Look at the 5 minute. We got this area here that we could just be going for. But I mean, because we did take like an hour to break out of this.
What part of Colombia are you from?
So we technically might have enough
Bogota,
energy.
Guys. I put it in the chat. Colombia, Bogota. Yeah, I saw a couple of those questions. Sorry, guys, I didn't answer them. I'm from Colombia, Bogota. Any Colombians in the chat? Box it. Yeah, usually the first thing.
So
all right, so 30,483, kind of holding up here. You're waiting to see if you get a break above previous candle high towards that 500 level. Nice round psychological number here.
That's a nice move. 20 to the 460s.
Somebody said you from Mexico.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Oh, they said you're a plug, man. All right, so we got you covered, guys. Weather report here for Fort Lauderdale. If you thought I forgot, you're highly mistaken. So we're going to do the weather report. Current temperature at the moment is 88 degrees. High today is going to be 90. You got a low of 78 overnight. Unfortunately, we got a 40% chance of rain coming up here at 3 o'clock, chat. So that's not great.
Yahtzee.
Looks like we're going to have rain in the forecast until 8 o'clock. And then we got sunset coming up at 8:08. So look at the pop here, chat, to the upside.
What a beauty.
You got to love it. Hey, what level did we talk about Javier getting hit?
Just took out all that.
What level? Chat. What level did we talk about?
Come on, guys.
Getting hit here, chat.
Don't say he didn't say it.
You know what's great about this, guys,
box,
is that the box is still on the screen. So that's the great part about it, is that you can't say
the box
that we didn't talk about this, guys. So drop a W in the chat if you caught the long. 30,536 got hit and it got tapped. So
let's go. I was actually in that long too.
You gotta love it. You gotta love it.
W's in the chat, guys. W's in the chat.
So that's the funny part, guys. I said I know it sounded strange when we were down here talking about that level, but I mean,
come on, man.
Come on, man. Hey, I don't even have to say it. Javier's gonna say it here.
Hey,
Jack.
bro, I've watched you too long to know exactly.
Oh man, so the good thing is I'm back positive here, guys, in the Tradeify account. I doubt if it's gonna be enough though, so it's gonna have to be a pretty eventful afternoon, to be honest. But obviously, I caught that pop, but you know, had to come back on that account. So we'll see what the 12 o'clock update looks like.
Javier's all of us right now. Yep.
So, all right. So the box, the reason why, guys, that was a level of interest is because that was yesterday's or Friday's, I should say, daily candle high, chat, right? 30,536. So if you go to the daily chart now and you look at this daily candle, I mean, that is cray little Ray Ray, guys. Keep in mind, though, we still have up to 30,595. So there's still room to the upside. So
Beautiful.
D-Money's a time traveler. His levels always get hit. Yeah, they don't get hit all the time, chat, right? But they get hit a lot of the time. So kind of crazy how that works, but it's true. News candle, something about Lebanon couldn't hear it all the way. Yeah. It doesn't matter to me if it's Lebanon, LeBron James, whoever it is, guys, right? The reality is that you're trading price action. So you're basically joining the momentum in the direction of, right? That's all you're trying to do is be on the right side of the momentum, guys. That's it. I don't care how they get priced to the box. I just needed to hit the box. If that makes any sense. All right, so it's 11:34, 30-minute candle. Crazy push. And now this level up here, guys, would be the next level, right? That you're kind of looking for if the momentum is going to continue. So that puts us at that 596, the previous high, or the high that was put in pre-market, right? Pre-market open. Because these are your overnight. So Javier was talking about that earlier, right? Do you look at Asia session, high and low, and then obviously this is overnight high and low, like London session. And that's the next level that if we keep the momentum going.
Got that mapped out as well.
Yeah. Pivot point at 555. Yeah. You got to be smart now, right? Because you had that huge momentum candle. Let's map out the level here. 70 points. Do we got enough to go higher? Right? Is there enough steam to go higher, guys? Up towards 590.
D, how do you feel about break evens? Like, I know I've never seen you do it on
really
your charts.
Put them on, yeah.
But how do you feel about that? Is that something you just don't like to do? You like to let the trade play out more? Or?
Yeah, I mean it's a little. I mean the problem with NQ is that you get so much movement, man, that it's like sometimes you can easily get stopped. As we get more upside here, guys, you can easily get stopped if you put it at break even.
Yeah.
So does it work? Absolutely, right? It's going to protect you.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that's the biggest thing. It's a smart idea because it's going to protect you from maybe taking a loss that you don't want to take, as an example. So the reality would be is that there's nothing wrong with it. Probably a good idea. And you know, especially if you're starting out, I just like to kind of give it breathing room.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. So if my stop is 15 points, I'm willing to give it 15 points because the thought process is if we're going to take that stop out, let it take it out. I mean, it is what it is, man. Right. Okay. So, you know, I'm 100% okay with that. It's just a matter of, you know, I guess being comfortable.
Yeah. No, like you said, that just NQ whips so hard that I do it a lot. Like I have a rule that, like for example, if I'm targeting 20 points, if my trade goes up 10 points, I usually move it to break even. Just it's like a safety function, like you said.
Yeah.
But it happens a lot also where it's like hits my break even and then boom comes right back up. So I definitely see what you're saying.
Yeah, I mean that's where it's like, you know, I guess subjective a little bit, but
Yeah.